Well, just have a few minutes before I get back into the family planning time. So, you know, just streaming here for a little bit before my daughter and my wife arrive. So just checking out my Substack. I've been doing a little bit more writing, doing a little bit more like just reflections, meditations, and thoughts. So if anyone's interested in just doing some quick reads, they're not long particularly, but they're pretty cool. I think they're interesting. It's very small, literally like 8 subscribers, and it's just some of my takeaways and some of the things that I've noticed, like just looking back on my life of current events, some interesting things that I've seen, like like the Hunter Biden interview, which I got a chance to see on things like Channel 5 on YouTube. Really, really cool um, interview. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. They just released the Patreon as well for free now on YouTube as an add-on. It's just a really funny, good, down-to-earth interview to watch. It's pretty lengthy. I kind of go into like why I enjoyed it in the article. Um, the other one is when I got injured, like in June, where I tore my ACL. I'm still recovering from it. Um, Kind of gives you like an idea what that was like. Um, I have a buddy of mine who kind of we stepped a little bit apart from each other because more or less I was intentional about it. Just because he, held a not a political view, but just a point of view that I found a little bit was discriminatory. So I just couldn't support his endeavors and what he does, and I don't have any disdain towards him or anything, but just I gotta speak my mind if someone's saying something that's exclusionary and doesn't welcome people and stuff like that. So just that's kind of what the article is about. It's not a decision that I came to lightly either. Um, and then just dad reflections on what it is like to work and manage being a dad and the husband and all this stuff, while having this precious little child in your life. Um, and just reflections on how quick she's growing too. Um, yeah, it's just crazy how time goes quick, and also how I want to say just spending time with my family is important. Like my sisters and my mom, and what they mean to me, and that kind of love that they offer that I've always grown up with. So just really fortunate to have that. Um, and I guess just a reflection during Chinese New Year too, as well, since my baby is half Taiwanese. I kind of write about that, what that means. And then kind of like my launch officially of why I want to do storytelling and why I want to connect with people and tell their stories or have them or give them an opportunity to share their perspectives and their feelings and thoughts. And I think there's something powerful in that. And this is my small way of trying to capture that. And then just my journey, really the start, February 4th, about like why I'm doing this. Um, just to get back to my roots of writing a little bit, being reflective. So yeah, just doing this a little bit. Really small. I don't write enough as I should. Probably should be doing more to be honest, but it's a start. Yeah, it's a start. I am gonna have to wind down in a bit. Let me see. I'm pretty exhausted to be honest. It's been really long. I took like a late lunch, I had like an early dinner, like around 4:45, and just called it there since I was running all day with work and being on the screen, sending out, composing letters and emails and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just been a long day, long night yesterday as well. Um, so just looking to wind down once the kid gets here and the wife. It's winding down, but it's not the same because my daughter wants to play, and I love it. But it's also she's so smart, and I've always said that girls are just smarter. Like I'm 100% convinced now that I have a daughter that they're so smart. Like you just can't like give her a ball and like play, and boys will just kick it against the wall or they'll entertain themselves, just like I would have when I was a kid. But girls are different. They want like an interaction. They want a conversation. They want you to engage with them, to read the book, to be animated, to tell the story. I think they're here, actually. Let's. Yeah, here. All right, thank you all. Ending it there. Back to family dad time. All right, I'll take it easy.